Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today is the last fairly nice day, and I need to get around and do the winter prep. I started filming this just a little bit ago, and then Cindy walked right into the camera scene and was looking into the back of the gator there. She was looking for the pounder, and it is in there, but I gotta go get rid of all this stuff first. The stuff that's in there goes to 3 different places. Some of it goes to the truck to go to the dump, some goes to the shed, and some goes in the greenhouse. And I was just gonna do a little zigzag, but I noticed that the windshield is all frosted up, so I'm going to go try wiping that off with a rag. You got to be real careful because it's plastic and you can scratch it all up. At some point I'm going to use that plastic polish stuff to see if I can get that fixed up, because it's got tons of scratches on it right now, but that's a project for another day. So I got to get out there, clean that windshield. Once I get all the stuff out of there, I'm going to have to use that pounder for what she wanted to use it for. We need another T-post for the water pipe for the horses for the winter. I also have an adapter for the hydrant over there that has to get on. There's lots of little things that have to happen before it gets real nasty cold or there's snow. I also have to get that siding and trim that's over in the grass over there, over with nicely stacked siding over on the side of the greenhouse. I need to get this ladder over here put away. That torch was leaking. It has a problem. I'll show you that in a different video. There's a little pin in there that pushes down the valve on the cylinders. That pin works its way loose and ends up stuck in the cylinder. So when you take that off, it shoots out propane. So it's doing that again. So I can't take the wand off without it shooting out propane. So basically that cylinder is shot. So I'm just leaving that outside. I'm gonna go use up the rest of the propane, burning a few things back here. I also got to get this temporary porch moved back here. Oh, there's just a ton of stuff. That splitting tire, the maul, and the diesel canister have to come over here. That shovel needs to get put away in the 10x10, and that sawhorse needs to get into the greenhouse. I gotta get at that greenhouse as well, but I can do that on a different day. I can put the heater in there and be nice and toasty warm when I work in there. I also need to do a bit of cleanup right around here. It gets really windy tomorrow. It's warmer, but really windy, so it's not going to be a nice day. And then we're pushing right up on Christmas. This video will actually go out on Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everyone. So let's get this stuff done and out of the way. All right, first for that windshield. A little bit of sun would thaw that out right away, but we don't have that luxury today. If anybody, oh, this is not going to clean up. If anybody knows of a real good polish for plastic windshields like this, let me know in the comments below. I've seen them for like light covers and stuff, but I don't know if they work. This is not going to clean up. Maybe I'll try a rubber squeegee on this. Looks like we got a problem with the water there. Cindy? I don't know where she is. I'm gonna have to go turn that off. Yeah, that's gonna make an icy mess. I need to get the angle thing on here as well. I've got a big list today. Oh, there you are. Merry Christmas to YouTube. Merry Christmas. All right, kitty, come on. Gotta get back to work. All right, got a bit done. Another thing I got to do is try to pound a T-post right here so that we can get our watering setup complete for the winter. What happens is our plow guy plows this open and he plows it all right there. So he's going to plow it right around that T-post. So we need to get this water up towards the top and then put another T-post right in the middle there somewhere and strap them both, and then it'll gently curve and go down into the water tank down there. And I have to get these two pieces connected and cut off the end and a bunch of other stuff. All this other stuff failed. We have a bunch of other stuff from different years. That was the first one, and that one was really nice. It went down, went over, and went to the tank when the tank used to be right there. But he plowed stuff right here, and the pipe wasn't supported right in the middle there, and it just broke the pipe, which was kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I also need to get my vineyard nets. Those got to be put away. The UV rays will degrade them if they're laying out all winter. I hope to make a few little cages for my trees in the woods. Those got bit a little bit. Get this cleared off. This has a flat, but I don't think we're going to be fixing it. I think we're going to replace that. I still have a spare tire on the truck. And then I generally just got to get this area cleaned out. I got to get these filled. I'm going to be using those in the greenhouse a little bit later. And I need to get that big one filled. I'm going to be using that when I'm doing work in here. I'm going to get back to work in here pretty soon, so I'm going to need some heat. Okay, I think I'm going to have lunch and then I'll get back at it. All right, I'm done with lunch, and I just wanted to show you, you could see the 3 tanks for the septic system. Right before I went to lunch, I seen that the first one there has some water coming out of the gap at the top there. And I was thinking about it, what the hell could cause that other than an overflowing tank? But then I figured it out. That's from the hot water, like if you're taking a shower, it goes right into the tank, and then you have that hot, humid air in there, and that's condensing on the top of the tank. Usually we don't see these tanks in the winter. That's covered with snow, but it's pretty late in the year, and we have 0 snow so far. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is burn these boxes, take care of all that stuff on the wood pile there, go look in that tank. I got to move that rack to the other side, get rid of that ladder, move this up here, take that torch, and I'll probably put it right by the wood pile there. And as much as I can do, Natalie is at work right now. She gets off at 4. I'm picking her up, and we are going to head to town so Natalie can get a Christmas present for someone. And it is already 2 o'clock, so I really need to hurry. All right, that is gonna wrap it up. Yeah, that septic system is just what I thought it was. It's just the humidity from the warm water going in there and condensation on the lid. Everything's all nice and cleaned up now. I just got a little bit left to do. I have my scraps of wood that are along here, and I have this little bits of stuff that I scraped off the parapet there when I put the parapet caps on. Oh, I don't think I ever showed that. There's that last piece. I still got to get the rivets in them. I went and bought the rivets, but I still haven't put them in yet. So I just got to pick up this stuff, the 2x4s and stuff, and then get all this little scrap stuff. That's not that big of a deal. I'm just running out of time. And I also have to get that water set up and a little cleanup around the shed. Yeah, it is almost 4 o'clock. The sun's nearly down, and I got to pick up Natalie in just a little bit and run to town. All right, I'm gonna have to wrap up this video here so I have time to get ready to go. Merry Christmas, everyone, and have yourself a great day.